Hello everyone, and welcome again to another show on Marika Stripped and Uncensored. Today we're going to talk about time, and the term today that we are going to learn, that I made up actually, is time stripping. And I'd like to say that time stripping is something that we probably all do. And what it is basically stripping our time and wasting it. I know all of us have probably hours in the day that we know we probably wasted it on Facebook, MySpace, Twitter. Is it really wasting? Maybe not. I'm sure a lot of you, which I've seen, have been doing a lot of great things, have been helping a lot of people, sending out great quotes, keeping people positive. I try to do the same, but there's also other things that we need to keep in mind to make very good use of our time. And so I decided to do this video. I also decided to do this video because a couple weeks ago when I went to church, I had a revelation. I normally do when somebody says something that hits me, but this time this is very important to me because really, time is our life. And if you go back and think about from when you were born to the age that you are now, what have you really done with that time? For me, I thought that my life was going to be dedicated to doing it right, meeting someone, and that first person I met, which is so not, the norm, the first person that I met, I was going to marry and be a mother and be this great, compelling mother to someone. And that didn't really happen the way I wanted it to. I'm 28. I'm not married. I don't have a kid, unfortunately. So there's got to be some outlet for me to give what I have inside of me, and I try to do that every day. However, there are times where I really do some time wasting. I do some time stripping. I time strip on Facebook all the time, and I time strip on MySpace. Sometimes I've gotten better with that, and I've gotten better with the Twitter too. However, it is part of my job, so I do that. But I also do know it's important to spend time with my friends, and especially spend time with my mother. I want to start spending, hopefully, some time with my father, getting a little close to him. And it really, when I went to church, I really thought about that. Time spent with people that really matter is important. Time spending really making a difference in someone's life is important. I think a lot of my life has been spent trying to find someone, getting in relationships, getting hurt, and then having to rebuild myself. That's really been stinting me from really doing what I need to be doing. What I feel in my heart I need to be doing is making a difference in someone's life on a large scope. I haven't gotten there. I'm hoping to. One day I'd hope to have a show to really kind of be like Oprah. I mean, I know it sounds kind of cliche. I know everybody wants to be like Oprah, but I really do on a large scale of helping people and hoping that, I can make shows that people would really want to watch. And I've been testing that with this whole video thing on YouTube. Now, I want to share with you what the pastor taught us, and he gave us something to fill out, but I'm just going to read it to you. We had blanks and we had to fill it in, but I'm going to read it to you. I'm a little blind, so I'm going to put my glasses on. Excuse me. Number 1, there is a cumulative value to investing small amounts of time in certain activities over a long period. 2, neglect has a cumulative effect as well. That is a fill-in blank. 3, there are rarely any immediate consequences for neglecting single installments of time in any arena of life. 4, there is no cumulative value to the urgent things that we allow to interfere with what is most important. Think about that. 5, the last one. And in the critical arenas of life, you cannot make up for lost time. You cannot. That's true. This is what this video is about. You cannot make up for that time. I have a quote that goes with that, and it's called, I have it on my MySpace, the one thing that God has given us that is value that we cannot take back is time. So we must make valuable use of every minute of the day. And that is pretty much covering everything that I just read to you, the 5 things. You can think about it, really think about it. The activity that we had to do, which I haven't done yet, I want to actually talk about it first and then come back, and maybe if you guys like this video, I'll come back and tell you what my answers were. But we had to write down physically, relationally, professionally, and spiritually, how are we going to use our time better with those 4 points. Physically, relationally, professionally, and spiritually. Everything has to be a balance. I know it's hard, with the economy the way that it is. A lot of us are working our butts off, and we're not spending a whole lot of time with our family. But quite frankly, when the economy was good, we were still doing the same thing. I think vacation, as I've done a video on, is important. That's part of spending time with your family and friends. I think that really touching people's lives is important. Making people happy is important. Helping people is important. Those are things that are important to me. But I think what you all need to try to do is think about what is important to you. How can you spend more valuable time? Like I am right now, I feel that this video is a valuable time that I'm spending informing you on what my revelation was at church. And some of you may not be religious watching this, but I think the 5 points that I shared with you are really universal for everyone to use. You don't have to believe in God, whoever you believe in. The point is, we all were put on earth by something created this. So I believe it was God. But some of you may not, and that's not bad. That's your decision to believe that. I'm not here to push any beliefs on anyone, but I think this video really should be about spending better time with your family, your friends, and yourself, and helping people. And maybe some of you might want to do a video response and tell me what really you think you could do better with your life and your minutes of the day or hours of the day or seconds of the day. What are those things that you feel like you could probably improve on? And that is really, I really want to know from all of you. If you can write some comments. Some of you don't. It's okay, but I would like to get more feedback from people when I do these videos. So, this is a great interactive video. Please send me something. Okay, and thank you for watching. This is the end of my video, and Allah, it's probably a lot shorter, and I hope that I hear from some of you seriously, and I hope to do a part 2 of this video and kind of let you guys know what I came up with the physically, relationally, professionally, and spiritually, what I came up with. I'll share that with you in another video, maybe kind of mix it up with another title. So remember, time stripping. We don't want to strip our time. So make use of it. Figure out what you can do. Bye-bye, and see you next time.